All right, everybody, welcome. 20th September, the end of the week. All right, let's take a look at this over here. Looking at the 4 hour on gold, let's take a look on the daily time frame, remove this. So the daily is pushing up, obviously, from yesterday. We created some sort of a support, 25.57. We're trying to move up. If this daily candle breaks the high of the previous one, I think we got this wick to fill 50 pips away. Overhead looks pretty small, but it's pretty big. 51, 54 pips away. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour candles are also trying to push up. We're bullish. We're creating support, pushing up, no problem. This 4 hour candle will close in an hour and the new one will start. And if the new one, we can anticipate it to retrace and move up, I think that's going to be good. So looking at the 1 hour time frame now, I already had zones plotted. So this is a zone we have. Obviously, I kind of adjusted it on the 30-minute time frame. Let me show you the 30 minutes. So this is how I adjusted it on the 30-minute time frame. Let's make it a little bit thicker. Yeah, right. So now let's take a look at this. So obviously we have a support on the 30-minute and we also have a resistance on the 30-minute right here to the left hand side. And at this point, this candle broke and closed above resistance. And obviously there's little volume at this time. So the issue is we have to wait for this candle to close. If this candle closes like this or even bearish, then that means that we're printing side by side. We're printing side by side. We're not creating a resistance. Obviously, we will be creating a resistance, but that does not mean price will go down. Because for price to move down, you have to take a look at the candles themselves, because if we can break below this wick, then you have clean range here for price to move down in this 55 pip range. Let's take a look at that on the 15. Yeah, see right over here, this wick right over here, we'll need to break this area for price to move down. Now, some people may say, oh, what about this support? Aren't you afraid of this support? Well, if we break below this wick around pre-London or London open volume, then you can anticipate volume to continue driving price through 25.88 and all the way into 25.87.86. That's going to be the case because volume is a weapon and volume will break zones for you, right? If you're uncomfortable with that sell, obviously because Friday, then maybe it's going to be better to wait for price to break below 25.84 for a much bigger range. We got a 100 pip range all the way down towards 25.74, 25.75. But in terms of buys, I would want to see price to consolidate and break above, let's say 25.93 for price to continue to push up to this wick right over here, 65 pips away. So maybe mark that as a probable zone where we should go in. So we're going to be live for London Open anyway, so we're going to see you guys then. But this is something I'm looking at. I'm just waiting for this situation to happen, like consolidation or whatever. Let's take a look at pound yen. Let's look at the daily time frame. Wow, daily has been pushing up on pound yen here, to be honest. We have pushed up a lot. We're coming up towards some sort of a resistance area here. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. Looking at the 4 hour, we have created a resistance on the 4 hour, and we also have some sort of a support formed. Let's take a look on the 1 hour time frame. Looking at the 1 hour time frame. Now, looking at the 1 hour time frame, there's one support down at 188.500, and there's another one right over here. So we're going to make this as our support because this is the most recent support we have. Let's take a look on the 30-minute. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, we got, looking at the 30-minute, obviously now we can adjust the support. Now, pound yen is a little bit tricky than gold, right? Gold was easy. Looking at pound yen now, obviously we got this support, we got another support. And if we measure the range, this is, a 47 pip range. Pretty good range, to be honest. 47 pip range. I'd go with this range. Let's make this a little bit thicker, make this a little bit blue. So yeah, other than that, obviously we're pushing up now. We have some sort of a resistance on the 30-minute, but I'm more concerned about this wick. Let's take a look at this wick on the 15-minute time frame. So that wick is basically a resistance over there. Okay, no problem. Perfect. This is good. Because now, since we have this area marked off as a probable resistance area, which is 189, let's say 350. So if we can get a candle to break and close above 189, 350, then I guess we can fill this wick, which is a 30 pip wick on pound yen, which is actually pretty good. And with volume, I think there's a very, very good probability as well. We can continue pushing up towards 189, 800. So that's something we can wait for and see how well that plays out. But right now, I guess this is a man. Like the problem is this is also a pretty big range. It's like a 48 pip range. So yeah, we'll have to choose our battles now. If I was trading pound yen, I would wait for price to break below 188, 800 for it to continue pushing down in its 42 pip range, or I would wait for a candle to break and close above 189, 350 so we can have this wick filled over here. Also it's a Friday, so we got to go easy. But anyway, we're going to see you guys later on for the London Open. So till then, take care. We'll see you.